I stand before you, hands open wide, sending you so much love. The light from my planet is beaming most brightly now to yours. As we prepare for the equinox, there will be more shifting. Gaia's heart has shifted, and so all upon her have this opportunity as well to shift into the higher dimensional realms of forgiveness, of love, of renewal. And so you must unclasp the rocks in your hands that are pulling you down into the density, such as fear, lack, and hate. You must forgive, and it will quite literally lighten your load, lighten your steps, and laughter and smiles will more easily escape from you with joy. Powerful frequencies are shaking us. They are pulsating throughout the Earth's ley lines. It feels like our nervous system is being pushed to the limit. We are dying to the past energies and programs in a grand finale of sorts, while new and powerful energies are flooding in. Timelines are beginning to split, and we might feel a little split as well. We are vacillating between realities so dramatically now that everything feels shaken up or fractured. Reality is not showing up as we expect, and we begin to realize expectations come from past experience. Our expectations are the hardest things to let go of. When heightened frequencies pull through the earth, the first thing that we face is another layer of our collective shadow. We are facing a major clearing of unspeakable wounds that have accumulated not just in years, but in entire ages. We can feel the epic atrocities and utter devastation that humanity has been responsible for. These wounds, our collective shadow, and the last vestiges of miscreations that are being asked to be acknowledged, healed, and finally released back into the light. How much of our collective shadow we release will be equal to how much divine light we will receive. As you are awakening from the dream of the illusion, you might still have unpleasant illusion experiences. The difference is now that you are becoming aware of it while you are experiencing them. This is quite uncomfortable, as you are in the midst of having all the unpleasant feelings of it. You can observe others having all the unpleasant feelings of it, and everyone involved seem trapped in this situation. We want you to know that it's a very important step to leave the unpleasant illusion in order to step into God's reality. It is important to truly see what the ego mind has created, so that you can choose to leave the illusion and come home to God's reality on earth. You are the only one that can choose to wake up. You see, you had these unpleasant experiences all your life and all your previous lifetimes. But before your awakening, you were willing to accept them and to deal with them the best you knew. We have outgrown who we were, and new aspects of ourselves are birthed in. It is a very confusing time. We might feel a bit lost for a while between not knowing who we are and who we are not. We have been walking through life with only a partial presence. We've become painfully aware that some parts of us are missing. This knowing motivates us to keep seeking to embody our full divine presence. Seek and we will find. We will not be the same after this transformation. This is one final and massive step toward the ultimate goal of true oneness, and ultimately a world devoid of duality upon a foundation built with unity in our diversity. What an exciting time to be witness to this transformation. Over past ages, little by little, we have built a nearly impenetrable armor around parts of our sacred heart to contain our control, our shadow selves, and all of the unhealed miscreations that were becoming too overwhelming to face. But the problem is we cannot hide from the unhealed parts of ourselves without also losing access to our divine presence. A solution to this problem is now being offered. Our protective armor around the collective heart is being stripped away by these new rising earth energies, in tandem with our collective desire to be fully present. Our will and the collective will are working in tandem with the universe. You might even wonder how you liked it so much back then. Because you've raised your vibrational frequencies, you are now no match to the vibrational frequencies of the movie. It is the same with your experience of life. What was acceptable to you before becomes now unbearable. This is a good thing. You are now getting into the position to choose love over fear. You are now getting into the position to see the Christ in you and in everyone in your life. And little by little, you are able to cut the unpleasant experiences shorter and shorter, and you are more and more unwilling to drag them out. Afterwards, you might even find your way back to loving yourself and everyone involved in the unpleasant experience. Eventually, you will exist only in a loving state and unpleasant experiences disappear completely. This, dear one, is the path of love into the reality of God on earth. This is the time when humanity must face the shadow with us that needs the most unconditional acceptance, love, and compassion. We are unveiling ancient hidden places within us that are storehouses for the missing pieces of ourselves we seek. But to go to those misplaced pieces of divinity, we must face the shadows first. The things we seek are hidden in the places we avoid in ourselves. No wonder we have avoided these places for so long, but it is time. Our collective soul is getting restless and is ready to move us further into our divine holiness. We are discovering new foundations for ourselves and a new way of experiencing life. This has been a part of the divine plan all along. We are packing up the old treaty house we've been living in, and we are moving into a much bigger divine vessel created within ourselves, so we can assimilate and merge with the new frequencies all the spaces that were once filled with the ones we tried to ignore. I come with greetings of peace. I am many forms. Many of my brothers and sisters have aspects involved on both sides of the Earth planet, enacting the releasement of Gaia. We've planned this for thousands of years. It began with the great ones of our kind leaving Venus and sending aspects of themselves to Gaia for her support and to further plant to the crystalline seeds. It matters not which ones of us are you, for we are all one. Truly, we have planned this together with love and tender care. No detail has gone unintended. This is a divine plan, the liberation of Gaia from the clutches of the dark into the embrace of the light. The light is embracing you, and you, world now, let it embrace you.